Uh, Hello everyone. This sounds so artificial and like awkward the way I introduce myself in the video. But anyway, so today I have came again to rectify one of the things which I had. It's not that I want to rectify what I had said, but more so the way I had said it. So, in a video named Collective Tower and much more, at the end of it, I have talked about smoking and my perspective on it. Sorry guys, train is passing, so the sound is very much high. So until the train passes, I will not talk. So today also I'm not using this tripod. I use this tripod mostly. I was actually thinking to use it, but today I feel like it's better. This angle is much better than using a tripod. So in that video I had said about me smoking just for few seconds to make my friend feel good. I had said in this way, which is, I feel like I watched that video later after I uploaded it, and when I heard myself saying it, I was like, what I have said. So I self reflected about it, and I don't know about you guys, but I do have an aspect of myself which is sometimes like people pleasing. It does sometimes something like that. Um, so what I mean is, you know, sometimes in Delhi I used to meet up with a friend at for tea. So that friend of mine will always have cigarette with tea. So that friend will ask me, "Do you want to?" So, and sometimes insisting, like, try na, like, it's cool, or like, just do it, something like that. Matlab, I can say now, looking back at it, it felt a bit like coercion. There is this term. So, Coercion. I don't know how to pronounce it. Cor, cor. So it's basically use of subtle force. So not in your face, you don't feel कि someone is telling you to do it, but it's more like persuasion, to persuade someone in a nice way or in a mean way. But like for cigarette, I think that friend of mine did persuade me, or like sometimes um, I will just feel like it's harmless. Like I will pause for few seconds, and I will feel ki we are just meeting for a while for tea, so I might also try. So I will sometimes pick one cigarette. I will ask for one for myself. Yeah, so there is free will. There is free will which we all have, and then there is people try to persuade you, sometimes in a nice way, sometimes in a mean way. um, so I think that time I don't think it was my 100% free will, but a bit of persuasion to um, to just kind of, when you are getting along, like when you are just exploring the friendship and you are trying to be on the same page, something like that. So I thought it's harmless if I just do it for few seconds. But yes, there was an element of persuasion from my friend's side, like a subtle force. uh, and I guess now, uh, although like when we used to meet it was just me and my friend, just two people, but I think in colleges, that peer pressure, if you are in a friends group. So I can imagine that some guys or girls, mostly I think guys, get introduced into smoking and drinking. I'm not partially saying this, but I mean, I am a college dropout, so I don't know how it's inside the campus, but so let me know in the comment section, like some, if people watching, like if there are some men or boys watching me, so how did you get, can you remind yourself, how did I get into smoking? Was it my free will, like 100% my free will, or there was an element of peer pressure? There was an element of persuasion, also by your friends. It's harmless, not try na, something like that. It's cool, try it. So this is what I wanted to rectify, because I did not want to give this impression that I did it myself, and I don't want to promote smoking, saying that you should do it to please someone else. Never. But in the moment, sometimes it happens that you may feel persuaded and to participate in something, or you yourself feel in the moment it's harmless. Oh, it's just like taking for like 1 minute. You are not a chain smoker, so what's the problem? But even then, I remember I used to, like, even if I used to smoke like just rarely, the after effect, like the after smell in my mouth was, I would say I did not like it. I felt it was unpleasant. So yes, this is what I wanted to say. And also, these days what is bothering me is, uh, I am emotionally sensitive, and some I what I observe in my immediate surroundings is I feel kind of misfit in the social or emotional environment I am finding myself in. Um, so Sometimes if you're thoughtful, or you have this deep thinking operating mode, so you may not fit into the, so listen, you belong, but it's like, I think, even right now I am like, I keep telling myself I'm not going to be here forever. There is a big world out there. At some other place, I will feel more uh, in coherence with my people around me. Uh, Something like that. So sometimes I also want to say about, I just today I read a bit of philosophy about stupidity and arrogance, because I do feel that some people are, uh, I just feel like they have even no reason to be prideful or arrogant, but they just carry this smugness with them, that arrogance. So a contemptuous, like dismissive arrogance. So I was like baffled by it. I mean, I do know that all my, I mean, I am aware that human being has this trait in their nature, but in Bihar I am observing some people, you will feel like they have like no reason, like obvious visible reason for arrogance, but even then I find that element displayed by the person I am encountering. So I feel ki that makes you question yourself, you know like something like that. So I am just I'm just thinking that the solution here is not to focus more so about if that person feels better than you or me, but to just analyze this arrogance. Because maybe, let's say, you will obviously face arrogant people everywhere, anywhere you go in the world. So I feel ki the root answer we can find is, for me, I find it in philosophy. So I just today read a bit about stupidity and arrogance, and surprisingly many philosophers have um, wrote about ignorance, arrogance, stupidity in a correlated way. So mm, I will just so I just wrote Albert Einstein's quote, that what is more dangerous than ignorance is arrogance. So I think it says it all. What is more dangerous than ignorance is arrogance. And I read this philosopher who was uh, from somewhere from Rome. Uh, he lived around 1500. Like, I forgot his name. Can I? Maybe I will talk about him in the other video. So this is what I wanted to say. एंड गाइस, मैंने अपना टारट कार्ड रीडिंग वाला चीज़ जो है बुकिंग लेना चालू कर दिया है. सो अगर आप में से कोई भी मंथली रीडिंग बुक करवाने में, जानने में उत्सुकता रखते हैं, तो आप मेरे ईमेल आईडी kumari supriya610 gmail.com पे मुझे आप लिख सकते हैं. और चार्जेस, वन क्वेश्चन आई एम चार्जिंग 1500 रुपीज़ and for two questions 2000 rupees. So that's all. This is what I wanted to say in today's video. Bye.